Young men, one of the quickest ways to avoid being distracted, to get a sense of direction in your life, young man, you got to find something to pursue. You got to find something to pursue. One thing about having something, young men, that you get up in the morning and you getting after it, you going, you're pursuing something. One thing about it, young men, is that it gives you a sense of purpose, gives you a sense of focus, young man. For me, when I am doing my content now, I work a full-time job. All of you know that. I have direction from the time I wake up in the morning when it comes to my content until the time that I go to bed at night. There is no time for me, young men, to waste time on this, that, and the other, because I have to do things before I go to work. I have to do things once I get off, before I go to bed. I am laser focused, young men, on this thing that I am pursuing. That's what having something to pursue gives you. It gives you, young men, a sense of focus. It's hard to be distracted when you are actively pursuing a thing, when you are actively getting after a thing, because you are so engaged in that thing. See, the reason a lot of you young men are distracted and lost is because you ain't got nothing to do. You're not pursuing anything. You may go to school, you may go to work every day. Besides that, there's really nothing that you've decided for yourself that this is something that I want to do. Not what my friends, not what my parents, not what teachers. This is something that I want for myself. So you have to be engaged in it enough. You have to be interested in it enough to really get after it. For the most part, you're not like that with your job. That's just something that you do. You're not like that with school. That's just something that you do. Young man, when you find a thing that you are really interested in and it becomes your pursuit, young man, night and day difference. See, there's two types of pursuit, young man. There is active pursuit and there's passive pursuit. The passive pursuit, young man, is like going to work every day. You know you have to do it. You may not be thrilled about it. That has to be done. Again, it's the same way with going to university. You know, in order to get this degree, you have to go to class. You're not thrilled at it. Half the time, you hate that shit. You're passively pursuing this thing. You're going to drag yourself out of bed, whether it's work or school. You're going to drag yourself out of bed. You are going to clean yourself up and you're going to go to this thing. You really don't want to. You really ain't feeling it. Young man, that's passive pursuit. Active pursuit. Active pursuit, young man. Again, the best example I can use for you is the content that I'm doing now. I have to be at work in a few hours. I had to take my fiance to the airport at 5 o'clock this morning. I came back in. I got about an hour or two of sleep because there's things that I have to get done before I go to work so they don't bleed into tonight. Young man, I was up and I was hitting play. I was doing what I needed to be doing. I didn't have to be made to do it. It wasn't like, oh shit, let me do this. No, this is something that I'm actively pursuing, speaking to you young men, trying to help you young men, trying to grow the channel, trying to add more value to this. Young men, this is an active pursuit of mine. No one has to beg me. No one has to beg me to do these videos. No one has to beg me to do the things that I need to do to try to make this channel more successful because I am actively pursuing it. Young man, I get up in the morning thinking about this. I'm at work thinking about this. I go to bed thinking about it. Again, because it's not passive pursuit, it's active, trying to learn everything that I can about this thing. That leads me into my next point, young men. If you want to actively pursue something, three ways that you can actively pursue a thing. First of all, young men, you have to select something that you're interested in. That's the first thing. You have to select something that it's not like someone is making you do it, like school or work. This is your interest. This is something that excites you. This is something that you would do for free because you enjoy it so much. You have to find that type of thing. Once you find that thing, then it's a matter of learning about it. I had no idea on how or what to do with this thing. Young men, I've always been a big book reader. So I go to the bookstore. It's so much easier for you guys now because all of this stuff is online. Back in the day, young men, and what I'm still used to is if you want to learn something, you go get a bunch of books and you read up on it. You study this thing. That is what I did for a good amount of time before I even pushed play to start making videos. I picked a thing, young men. I learned about a thing. And then after that, young men, massive action towards that thing that you want to do. That's the active pursuit. It's the action that you take going after that thing. The more you do that, young man, it becomes a part of you. I can think back when I was in my 20s in the gym and how it became an active pursuit for me, that I wanted to be one of those monsters, one of those big guys in the gym. I learned all that I could about it. I spent time in the gym. I spent time in the magazines. I'm talking to people. I'm learning about this thing, the massive action. I'm in the gym every day. I'm changing how I eat. I'm changing how I sleep. I'm doing all of these things that I learned about the thing that I chose to be actively engaged in. The reason that many of you are feeling lost, you don't have a sense of purpose, you're distracted, is because you don't have anything to actively engage in. Here's my challenge to you, young men. My challenge to you is to find something. I don't care what it is. I don't care how insignificant you think it is. I want you to find something, young men, that you're excited about in life right now. Something that you enjoy doing, video games, working out, drawing, I don't care what it is. It just has to be something positive, something that you can learn, something that you can master, that you will ultimately be able to make money at. Young man, I need you to find that thing. That's the first step. Then start reading up on it, start learning about it, then take some type of action towards it. You need something, young men, that will occupy your thoughts, that will occupy time in your day. You need something to be actively pursuing. If you want some direction in your life, if you don't want to be lost out here, find you something now. We're not even getting into the fact that if you find that now, you develop it over time, where you will be later in life. Right now, I'm just talking about a sense of direction for yourself. Sense of direction is only going to come, young men, by finding something that you can actively pursue in your life now. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, young men. But before I do, I want to tell you guys about my one-on-one coaching. That listen, if you are between 18 and 29, or a young man of any age, really, and you're struggling with either this, finding yourself some direction, not having something to pursue, confidence, habits, employment, whatever it is, young men, there's a good chance that I've been through the exact same thing. The only difference between you and I is that I've had time to go through it, learn from it, be better from it. Now I can help you with it. If you're struggling with anything in life, young man, hop on a call with me or one of my team members. Let's see if you qualify for our coaching. So click that link. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we can take you from where you are now to being the best possible version of yourself. As usual, young man, I am the Over 50 Guy / the Online Dad. We'll be back with another one soon.